to have 5 years to play, just like everyone who came before and everyone who will come after.
First to 5, fighting the NCAA, how a Jefferson County court ruling could affect college athletes across the state. More than 10 former college athletes are joining a lawsuit in Kentucky against the NCAA to get an extra year of eligibility. Kentucky is one of nearly a dozen states with similar cases. Addie Miners was in the courtroom and explains what happened.
A Jefferson County judge says he's going to need a couple more days to think about it when it comes to his ruling on the immediate eligibility of about a dozen college athletes here in Kentucky.
We're very hopeful he'll follow the courts in Tennessee and Texas and Georgia and Ohio in granting these players immediate eligibility to play for the school of their choice.
This all started when the NCAA changed its player eligibility rule earlier this year, giving student athletes who graduated high school in 2023 and beyond 5 years to play in college athletics. The class of 2022, the ones who graduated this spring, are not included in that new rule. Now, 13 players who graduated then are challenging the rule to allow them immediately eligible in Kentucky. Ryan Downton is representing them against the NCAA.
It's arbitrary and capricious. It's unreasonable. And it's unfair to these players.
Each and every year when these student athletes participated, the rules that were in place at the time said they were to have 4 years of eligibility in a 5-year period.
Charles Stouffer, who's representing the NCAA, argues that allowing this class of athletes eligible would take away roster spots from current athletes.
It's a zero-sum game because we have limited roster spots.
These are players asking to compete for open roster spots. That player needs to go somewhere else.
So who are some of these players? Most notably on the lawsuit is Mark Mitchell, who's a potential Kentucky basketball transfer from Missouri. Other athletes listed include 2 Louisville football players, D'Angelo Hutchinson and Jabari Mack, who hope to return to the Cards this season. With classes starting soon, Downton hopes the temporary restraining order will be granted soon so the athletes can join their respective teams.
And that's part of why we need the relief. Right now, they're not permitted to have official conversations with the places they'd like to play to make final determinations. We want them to have that chance.
Addie Miners, WLKY News.